If you're like me, you are so sick of the corporate cringe. They are just pushing something at you politically every moment of every single day at this point. You can't get away from it, and it's intentional. They are trying to push this sort of thing so that you're always agitated, that you're always on edge, so that you're always online arguing for dopamine hits. It's all part of the corporate conspiracy to just like make a bunch of drones out of people at the end of the day. Consume product, buy more product, get excited for product. My name is John Delarose. I am a #1 best-selling author. I am blacklisted from every corporate publisher. I'm blacklisted from several different platforms. And I'm just keeping going anyway. I don't care. And I will always do what's right. I will always tell the truth. And I will always do my best to produce great stories for you. If you're interested in my books, I have my own online shop, and I have this link in the description below. All of my books are on here that I have in stock. I'm trying to get a couple more on here tonight. If you're watching this later, a lot more books will probably be added. I have to recommend my Flying Sparks if you're into the content today. This is my sort of superhero opus. It's going to have a 5th volume coming out this year to complete the story, and it's got a lot of pages to it. Lots of fun for everybody. Thanks everybody for checking out the stuff today, and hopefully you're staying away from Disney. So I got this email this morning on one of my spam accounts, and this is Disney Plus with female leads collection. So not right after Black History Month, of course, we now can't just have a regular month where we get any time off. Every month has to be something. I'm sure that April is something cringy also, but I guess March is Female History Month. Yay! I mean, feezer, because we can't say male. We don't want to say that. We don't want to say history. We have to say her story. Have you noticed how every time these SJWs do something like this, they invent a word that's not a word just to be obnoxious about things? History has nothing to do with HIS, his. It just happens to have those 3 letters in it. It's absolutely retarded that they do this kind of thing. And it makes me want to bash my head against my computer every time I see a stupid remade fake word because they want to virtue signal this garbage all the time. So what's interesting to me is the female leads collection, and this is really funny. Boba Fett female lead collection? I thought that was supposed to be a story about Boba Fett, a dude. But the masks are off at this point. I mean, they did in that story insert some weird, cringy female lead who was more badass than Boba Fett, because that's what they do in every single thing now. You can't have anything at all that just is a story. Everything has to be some sort of like minority driven. And if you notice, the other part about this little advertisement, all of them are brown-skinned, dark people. They are trying to erase any sense of whiteness and maleness from entertainment all the way around. And it's intentional. That sort of thing is what corrupts people's minds and builds race wars and things like that. Nobody used to pay attention to this stuff whatsoever, and now it's in everybody's faces full time. It reminds me of that Stone Toss comic where, it's a white woman and a black man just like kissing very sloppily and like close up on them, and then it pans out to the advertising board and it goes, "How's this supposed to help us sell burgers?" And then the advertising guy goes, "Huh, burgers?" It's exactly this. Like, this has nothing to do with any content people want to watch at all. It's just going, International Women's Day and Women's History Month. Yay! Let's talk about Ukraine next. I don't know how they rectify Ukraine, which is pretty much all white people with this sort of thing, but it is the virtue signal of the month. Here it is. They always use these type of words, the corporate cringe. Be inspired, brave and driven and stunning, fierce and loyal. Oh my God. Courageous and caring, confident and daring, hopeful and passionate, bright and inquisitive. Oh, wow. Look at all these minority women. And they're all minority women at that, except for, I don't know what the heck this is. But that's it. They just use all these words that are just so lame and corporate and don't mean anything. And I don't know who actually responds to this kind of advertising. I don't know any women that like this kind of stuff. They just find it annoying and pandering. I was actually talking to my mom last night, and I was telling her about all these female superheroes and all that. And my mom's just like, I don't want to watch anything like that. I just want to watch a romantic comedy or something. And all of those are totally geared towards women, and they all have women leads in it. So, like, why does the men's spaces, where it's like obviously a men's interest, have to have this sort of thing also? And it doesn't make any sense. The women are not interested in this type of product. They're not going to be interested in this type of product. They're not interested in Boba Fett for at all. Boba Fett, the strong female lead. I can't believe they did that. How cringy could you possibly be? Oh well. This is it. This is the face of corporations now. And if you want something different, we have our own books. Of course, I've got female leads too. I've got male leads in different books also. And I write them correctly. I say I don't do the strong female lead. I do the feminine female lead when I do one. And of course, my men are masculine male leads, because this is just the way that nature should be. And I'm not going to write things that are contrary towards nature. All right, let me know what you think about this. Are you getting inundated and flooded with corporate emails like this too? I'd be interested to hear from you. Hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.